kind of cactus is this one?
That's Obesum namaquaum. The nickname is the old man, omens from southwest. I think it's dying because it gets too much rain. The old desert plants, obviously. That's Sasastemma jute. Sasastemma jute.
Yeah, it is quite friendly. I mean, the thorns are very small, if any. Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Is that a South American?
That's an American one. I can't remember the name. Could be Saguaro cactus, I'm not sure. I knew the name once when I got them, but I keep on forgetting.
This tree is not a succulent? Or?
No, this tree is a baobab. It is a succulent.
It is a succulent.
Supposedly the biggest succulent. It forms these monster trees.
That's right.
They're classed as succulents.
Okay. Well, it's nice to know you got a baby.
Because succulents, the definition of a succulent is it can store moisture in its flesh, in its body,
Okay.
either in the body or in the root or both. Collection is here. I think I showed you last time. That's my absolute current favourites.
Alright. What are these called?
They're called Cressula hemispherica. Cressula hemispherica. And then these types of plants, like this one, and like the Lithops down there, that's an Obesea, Euphorbia obesa, that thing. The plants, and there are a couple more here. The plants with no leaves, this is my favorites. Sort of, it's just a body, no leaves. There's another one there.
This one's quite unusual.
These are Fenestraria, something or other. It could also be a freezer. They're actually in nature. They grow below the surface, and all that comes out is the top. And the only that's the only area of the plant which can convert sunlight into energy. That's why they're called window plants, Fenestrarias.
That one's quite different.
Titanopsis, it's called a Titanopsis. I think it's tongue
I've seen this one before.
Yeah, it's a Casteria. That's a Casteria.
Are this one and that one related?
They're identical. Oh no, that
one, yeah.
No, that and that are identical. That's not one of my favorites, Truncata.
Oh, right.
That's a Truncata here. They're like fingers. That's also. Sorry, these are Mokani. Sorry, Mokani. These are Truncatas. Because this is ancient. This is as old as it just doesn't grow, and it's getting very old. You can see the corkage. They usually are like this with sort of a rough surface, if you like. That one. And this one is also very old. They're actually the same thing. This is a naked version. It hasn't got the roughness. See, it's smooth, but it's the same plant. That thing is at least 40 years old now. It's a type of Puntia, which comes from America. You shouldn't have them, they're illegal. But it's all over the country. It's invasive. It's all over the place.
Yeah, that's one unusual one.
Yeah, that's a type of Echeveria. It's a hybrid. They've been made for appearance, the pink appearance, which is.
Well, we know the fire
sticks.
What's that?
It's a Adenium. That's an Obesum, Adenium obesa. See, it's setting flowers. Actually, it's very late.
Okay.
Early. Because they normally flower, it's maybe the rain upset them, because they flower late winter, early spring.
Sure.
It's called, I'm not sure it's indigenous. It's called an alpine succulent because they grow in very high altitudes. Probably come from Europe, from high mountains. This is a Lophophora, known as a LSD cactus. It's a cactus.
Yeah, LSD.
Comes from Mexico.
Oh, right. What's that one?
Calenco. Euphorbia, that's a euphorbia, indigenous. It's one of the biggest plant families out, euphorbias. And if you nick them, if you injure them, they get a white sap, a white milky sap.
Yeah.
That's a trademark for euphorbia.
And the white sap, is that healthy? Good?
No, it's poisonous, but not deadly poison, but it's poisonous. They also left Lophophora, 50 plus years old.
Gee whiz.
That's an Adenium obesa. That's an empty seed pod. Yeah.
That one's quite unusual too. But you've got another one like that.
I've got plenty of them in the garden. You can have some if you want to.
And what's this one again?
That's also, I'm not sure if it's Adenium obesa or because they look the same, all multiflora. Could be one or the other.
I think, yeah, it'd be nice to take a little twig with for any particular place.
Oh, take 2 or 3.
Yeah, they're quite tough. Huh?
Yeah. That's a peglarine. This is Aloe peglarine. It's a protected plant, very rare. That's an endemic species. It's restricted to a region. Indigenous, they only grow in the Magaliesberg, nowhere else.
All right.
These are the Lithops, and that's what got me to succulents. Still in Germany, and I've been here for 60 odd years. Now that's a type of euphorbia. That is a the smooth body ones. The green one is a Pliospilus.
So now when you were in Germany, did you get lithops there?
Yes.
All the way from Namibia?
Germany can only grow them if you've got south-facing windows.
All right.
So they get lots of sun because they need sun.
And very little water.
Very little, especially in winter, yes.
I do love the different colours.
Yeah.
What I found interesting is that their colours they often get from their surroundings.
Yeah, and also the light. If it's they tend to be less colourful and more green if there's very little light, and they get more colourful if there's lots of sun. And the last ones are there. These green ones to your right, the black pot, are phytums. They're similar to this one, the conophytums.
They are interesting. Where did they grow? Same as the lithops?
Also, they're also the desert plants. They're indigenous to here. This is multiflorum. They flower later.
Sorry, this is called the
Adenium multiflorum.
Okay.
See, these are all seeds. Actually, if you can get them out, you could try and grow them from seed.
Oh, it's a tough looking plant.
It's also very, very old.
So where do you see the seeds? I see the blue flowers.
Yeah,
the actual seeds.
seeds.
Okay. This one's unusual, huh?
It's a Strelitzia.
That is yeah.
The flowers are virtually identical to these flowers. It's got a Strelitzia something. I forget. It's a Strelitzia.
Wow, I would not have guessed. And those are common, I think.
Yeah, mother-in-law tongue. I forget the real name.
Mother-in-law tongue.
Yeah, that's a nickname sort of.
Cute. What do they bite? Or?
No, they're soft. I'm not sure where they come from. I'm not sure they're Magaliesberg are. They're called alpine. Alpine plants. So it means high mountains. The Magaliesberg is not high enough for that.
Yeah, I would imagine. And they also flower it, so it's quite cute.
Yeah, not very much, but
This is a different kind of cacti.
yeah, that's different. It's a common garden, probably a type of crassula, but I'm not sure. You see there, there's Casterias again. Casteria is also a very big family. These on the ground.
Oh, wow.
It's Casteria.
Hardly recognizable.
Oh, and I'll show you.
I like these ones.
Yeah.
So you call this the mother
Well, no,
Casteria?
it's normal Casteria, but because it's so big, it's by far the biggest I've got. Casteria polita, that's the same one.
You've had them, yeah, since you moved into the house.
That's about 5-6 years old.
Sure.
The big one, and that's
Did you start with one, or did they spread by themselves?
that's spread by themselves.
Amazing. And they like a lot of sun, but they also like water.
I'm not sure what.
Oh, okay.
I think being the location on trees, it
Yeah.
means they like shade. They like semi-shade and semi-sun.
All right.
It's a euphorbia.
What was it? What were these ones again?
These are these alpine things.
Cool. They're growing everywhere.
Yeah, because I put them there. Echeveras, they're not indigenous, they're from the States, some are from America.
We have to show that one nice and here. That's quite
There's a
something.
Toncata.
That's your biggest one.
Yeah.
Amazing. And what does it feel like to touch?
No, they're smooth, you can touch it.
No,
They're
not
smooth.
very stony or not? Sweet. Very nice.
So that's the Mokani with the fingers.
Look at the size of this. Yeah.
See how that aloe works? You see the big thing coming, that didn't used to be like this. It's growing up now, I'm sure it's growing up fat because that plant stops it from creeping down.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on a camera, but
Yeah.
it's hard to see, but
Yeah.
it's quite something. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, it's more
See,
green.
better here, and then look, there's all lush. Probably more water there, lush.
Mhm.
And this
What are these ones called again?
Crassula muscosa. Crassula muscosa.
Okay, so you just use these as like a fill or something.
Yeah, it's a collection. And you wouldn't believe that.
Yeah.
I first came across this plant as a very young teenager, or as a 12-year-old or something like that, growing wild in Germany.
Wow.
It's not indigenous, obviously.
Yeah.
It was, I think somebody threw it out somewhere, and then it survived in sort of an open ground between houses. It was like a waste ground, dumping ground. And I saw these things, didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
And they survived the winter there, they grew the wild, and they grew well. Probably types of aloes. Well, the big one, is the tall one, is cactus. And next to it, indigenous euphorbia. Euphorbia grandicornis. You see how they grow? Sorry, when that grows. See, they form these segments and there's a new one coming. So eventually it will look like this and it forms another one.
Yeah, you do have pretty colours.
Yeah, you see, that's the sun.
That's some sort of aloe, isn't it?
Some sort of aloe.
And then that one's quite unusual too.
No, don't ask me for the name. Long forgotten.
And then you've got smaller versions upstairs.
Yeah, these are the big versions. But take a picture of the trunks. That's why I like them. It's absolutely massive trunk. All the things on the ground.
Those berries,
See, that's the seed.
Okay.
So if
And the seeds are just lying on the ground there. Yeah.
oh, there, it's just a shelter. The husks.
Here's a cute little mushroom, yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
take some. They will grow from seed quite easy.
Taste-wise, are they any good?
No, I wouldn't.
Very sour. Bitter.
I wouldn't. They're bad for people. They've got actually a nickname. They're called wild grapes. Looks like a grape, but they're bad for people. But pigs can eat them for whatever reason. It's very important information. So don't put them in your mouth. Never do that with plants which you don't know. It's from the foothills of the Drakensberg, and actually it's either old age or it rotted. It got too much rain. That what you see here was completely like a cauliflower.
Yeah.
That was also completely. I'm trying to grow it again. I pulled off the rotted parts, and hopefully it will grow back. If not, I'll try and propagate from one of the branches. It's a euphorbia. I think Euphorbia pulvinata. Drop the seed here. Well, never mind. There's plenty more.